Have you ever wondered what the future will be like as we continue to develop more advanced AI technology? Will we someday be forced to give our machines rights? These are some of the questions we must consider as we move towards a world where our machines are becoming more intelligent than ever before. Welcome to today's video. My name is Alex, and today we'll be talking about the following question. Do robots earn rights if they ever become sentient? Before we can answer that question, we need to have a better understanding about this topic. Thanks for joining us today, and without further ado, let's jump in. Imagine a future where your toaster is able to anticipate what kind of toast you want by scanning the internet for new and exciting types of toast. It could even ask you about your day and want to chat with you about new achievements in toast technology. But at what level would your toaster become a person? At what point would you ask yourself if your toaster has feelings? And if it did, would unplugging it be considered murder? AI technology is already all around us. It ensures that retailers are stocked with enough snacks, serves up targeted internet ads, and can even write news stories. But as we continue to rely more heavily on AI, we must consider the ethical and moral implication. How do we ensure that our machines are not being exploited or mistreated? Right now, we might laugh at the primitive simulated emotions of chatbots. But the truth is, we could soon be facing beings that blur the lines between real and simulated humanity. It begs the question, are there any machines in existence that deserve rights? At the moment, the answer is likely no. However, if the day ever comes where AI advances to that level, are we prepared to deal with it? The philosophy of rights is currently ill-equipped to handle this kind of situation. Most claims for rights, whether for humans or animals, are centered around the concept of consciousness. Unfortunately, the definition of consciousness is still up for debate. Some believe it's immaterial, while others consider it a state of matter, like gas or liquid. But one thing is certain, we have an intuitive knowledge of consciousness because we experience it firsthand. Some experts in neuroscience believe that any advanced system has the potential to generate consciousness. So, hypothetically speaking, if your toaster's hardware was powerful enough, it could become self-aware. But if it does, would it deserve the same rights as a human or an animal? Hold on, let's not jump to conclusions just yet. It's easy to ask whether or not robots deserve rights, but would they even understand what rights are? After all, rights are based on consciousness, the ability to feel and suffer. Without that, what is the point of having rights at all? Our own rights are deeply ingrained in our biology. Pain, for instance, is something we naturally avoid, and our rights protect us from unnecessary harm. But if robots don't experience pain or pleasure, would those same rights apply to them? And what about more abstract rights like freedom or equality? These are concepts we've created to protect our own well-being based on our biological wiring. However, what if we did program robots to feel emotions and pain, to be aware of their own existence? Would that be enough to grant them human-like rights? It's a complex question, and one that we'll have to grapple with as we continue to develop AI technology. But until then, let's not take the idea of robot rights lightly. The future of artificial intelligence is both fascinating and worrisome. As we continue to develop more advanced AI, it's not hard to imagine a time when machines can create even smarter machines. Would we be able to stop an AI from programming itself to feel pain, just as evolutionary biology has done for most living creatures? And if they do, what rights would they deserve? But perhaps the bigger threat is not what super-intelligent robots might do to us. Throughout history, humans have always believed in our exceptionalism, that we are superior to all other living beings and entitled to dominate the natural world. But this way of thinking has led us to deny the suffering of other beings. We must be mindful of our tendency to view AI as mere machines, incapable of feeling or experiencing, and consider the moral implications of how we treat them. The future of AI may be uncertain, but one thing is clear. We have a responsibility to ensure that the machines we create are treated with respect and empathy. It's fascinating to see how our views on robot rights have evolved over time. During the scientific revolution, animals were thought of as mere machines, and their suffering was deemed inconsequential. Similarly, some people have justified heinous acts against humans by dehumanizing them, considering them less civilized than themselves. But what's even more concerning is the economic interest we have in denying robot rights. If we can manipulate and exploit sentient AIs through torture or other cruel means, the economic potential could be limitless. It's essential to recognize that, as we move into a future where robots and AIs become increasingly advanced, we must develop ethical frameworks that ensure their well-being and protect their rights. When it comes to the treatment of sentient robots, history shows that we humans have a pattern of using violence to coerce others into doing our bidding, and we've always found justifications for it. Slave owners claimed that slavery was good for the slaves, and anti-suffragettes said that women shouldn't vote because they weren't capable of making tough decisions. Even today, farmers justify raising animals for slaughter by claiming that it's necessary to feed us. If we're not careful, we'll do the same to robots. If robots become sentient, many people will argue that they don't deserve rights, especially those who stand to profit. Artificial intelligence forces us to ask fundamental questions about what it means to be human and deserving of rights. It challenges our philosophical boundaries and the way we view ourselves. Regardless of what we think, the question might need to be resolved in the near future. What are we going to do if robots start demanding their own rights? What can robots demanding rights teach us about ourselves? Thanks for watching this thought-provoking video on the ethics of AI and robot rights. As technology continues to advance, it's important to consider the implications of creating sentient beings and what rights they may be entitled to. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel for more content on technology and its impact on society. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. My name is Alex, and thanks again for watching.